Welcome back to another episode of So Serious Weekly with Media muurlz. Let's get into what's been happening this week. We've got updates for you on the David and Celeste murder investigation. Then we've got Drake's album rollout, which caused a lot of chatter. Then we've got tour tension between Cardi B and the State Farm Arena. Let's get right into it. All right, y'all, let's get into David and Celeste. We've got new details, and let's just say this case just keeps getting worse. As of now, David has been arrested and charged with first-degree murder in relations to the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. As we know, they found her dismembered body in a Tesla connected to David. If that's not crazy, listen to this.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
Prosecutors are saying that they found CP all up in this man's iCloud. Now, normally I would say art is art, but when your imagery and real-life accusations start to go hand in hand, we're all gonna look twice. Let's also address the question that everybody keeps asking. Why did it take them so long to arrest David? Honestly, here's my theory. I believe that they wanted to be very precise in this case. I feel like they didn't want to waste anyone's time. They have at least 40 terabytes of evidence. That's pretty hefty, and that's not something you just build overnight. I believe that they did not want him to walk away freely or even have a lesser charge. I think they truthfully want to give this man either the death penalty or put him in prison for life for what he did. That's something you build so when you guys get to court, it sticks. For more updates on David and Celeste, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our morning newsletter at sszradio.com. Let's move on to the next story. I think it's safe to say that no one is doing it like Drake. Drake didn't just announce an album, he turned his rollout into an actual scavenger hunt, and I'm not even exaggerating. So Drake just announced his new album, Iceman, and instead of releasing the date online like a regular normal person, a normal artist, this man decided to hide it in a block of ice located out in Toronto. He literally told people, yeah, the date's in there, go find it. Fans were pulling up with pickaxes and blowtorches. They were not playing any games. A streamer ended up digging through the ice and found the date, and he received $50,000 in Canadian dollars, of course, which I think comes out to about 36K USD. Regardless, that's a lot of money. The fact that Drake can say, if y'all want it, come get it, and y'all actually went to go get it, goes to show you how impactful his artistry really is. No ads, no promo, just complete chaos, and everyone else ended up posting his promo for free. Now that's attention economy 101. Shout out to his marketing team. But unfortunately, attention does not come without a price. The fire department sprayed warm water on the block of ice in order to melt it for about 14 hours. But honestly, I'm sure the city of Toronto is used to Drake and his shenanigans by now, because not too long ago, this man pulled yet another stunt. This stunt involved an explosion for a music video. So like I said, they're used to this by now. Because listen to what the mayor even has to say.
Chief made the decision last night, and I support his decisions. His responsibility is people's safety, and you will have to ask him, what are the safety concerns that he has. Drake is a big supporter of our city.
Listen, if the mayor is cool with it, then I'm cool with it. Not Cardi B almost having to cancel a whole entire show because staff forgot who they were dealing with. So Cardi B pulls up to the State Farm Arena for her last tour stop. It should be regular tour stop, crowd lining up, regular things, but of course not. She ends up taking herself onto Instagram Live, going on a whole rant. Let's take a listen.
Being rude for no reason, pointing fingers for no reason, judging people for no reason. And then they're telling me, oh, we gotta talk to this because I feel a certain type of way because you're being disrespectful. I did 35 shows and I never had a problem. And we've been kind to everybody. So no, now I'm leaving.
When you hold power and authority, use it with kindness and respect. Never abuse it because not everyone will endure your arrogance in silence. Treat others exactly like you demand to be treated. Atlanta, I'll see you soon. But she really couldn't end the Little Miss Drama Tour without a little bit of drama. At the end of the day, she still performed, she still got paid, and she still had a very packed arena. And the staff, well, they had a lot of cleaning up to do after the fact. So Iman Shumpert might have a new situation. He popped out courtside at the Lakers vs. Rockets game with Delicia Corden looking real cozy. And when I mean real cozy, I mean they were leaning into each other, they were laughing, being flirtatious. It was looking like it was more than just friends. But let's be clear, no one has confirmed anything. This is just allegedly, okay? Just vibes. Now, we all know Iman's love life has been a hot topic since his split with Teyana Taylor. As we all know, they've been married, they've had kids, they've done the whole entire thing. They even recently just got divorced. Delicia, on the other hand, is most notably known to being tied to NFL player LaShawn McCoy. Her and a friend filed a $13 million lawsuit against him after they had a whole robbery situation, a whole home invasion situation at one of his homes. They basically felt as if he didn't do enough to protect them, and they also felt as if he could have been behind the whole home invasion. So it seems as if both Iman and Delicia have had financial issues with their exes. Anywho, is this a soft launch or is this a skit? Because some people are speculating that this is a skit. Y'all, this story just came in. Megan Thee Stallion just exposed Klay Thompson for cheating. She took to her Instagram story saying, "Cheating. Had me around your whole family, playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous? I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all." Monogamous? You don't know if you can be monogamous? How are you with someone for 2+ years and you don't know if you can be monogamous, Klay? And I truthfully think Megan is serious about this. I don't think she's taking this man back, because she also sent a statement to TMZ saying, "I've made the decision to end my relationship with Klay. Trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiable for me in a relationship. And when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward. I'm taking this time to prioritize myself and move ahead with peace and clarity." The real question is, who did he cheat on her with? Who is she? Honestly, I'm happy that Megan took this route and decided to get ahead of the narrative instead of just letting it come out through the press or letting him get ahead of it, because it's like, no, we're not going to give you the good guy edit. I already know I'm going to see comments where people are going to say, well, she should have kept this private, or why did she put this on blast, or why did she embarrass him? And it's like, well, why did he embarrass her? Why did he step out on her? You had this girl cooking for your dad and you don't know if you can be monogamous? I already know that the internet is going to be split on this, but you guys let me know. Should she have handled this privately, or was she right for putting this on blast? Y'all let me know in the comments. All right, y'all, thanks for watching another episode of So Serious Weekly with Media muurlz. If you laughed, if you learned something, or even if you side-eyed your screen just a little bit, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any topics that you would like for us to cover, go ahead and drop that in the comment section and we'll take a look.